3, 6y, you end up with 5x plus 3y times 2, that's 6y. Rewrite equation 1. Are you good as gold? Are you far from hope? Are you well alone? Dare will I be upraised? Will I be upright? Will I be a good grown up?
Hello, everyone, and good afternoon. Welcome to the Penn State School of Theater Spring Convocation. Now, normally at this moment, I would lead a "We Are" chant, but let's save that for the next time when we're all together again under one roof. When we all last met in the Playhouse in August for the Fall Convocation, none of us could have imagined what would happen to our world in the middle of this spring semester. So, like many things in our world right now, this convocation will be unlike any other. Yet, it will also be very familiar. We'll share and celebrate the achievements and the triumphs of the past year, bid farewell to an extraordinary class of graduates, and look to the future with hope, passion, and clear vision. Now, the last time I saw many of you was the Thursday and the Friday just before spring break. We were, ironically, just closing our production of Angels in America, a play about what it was like living during a previous global epidemic. And I don't think many of us, even on those days of March 5th and 6th, could have imagined that spring break would mean the end of all of our in-person activities for the rest of this semester. Things changed so quickly. And within a span of just 2 weeks, we saw the pandemic grow exponentially, leading to the remainder of our spring productions and projects being canceled, with the summer season of Center Stage soon to follow. While we all mourn for the lost opportunities and experiences of those shows, several of which were important capstone projects for so many of you, I'm pleased that we'll be sharing some bits and reminiscences of those projects in this virtual convocation today. Of course, I know for all of our graduating students, this does not replace the experiences you expected to share in your final Penn State semester. So we all hope to be able to see you back for a much better celebration in person before too much longer. Now, a positive outcome of this new reality has been the creation of exciting new work that wouldn't have existed otherwise, like the moving and evocative Zoom dance piece that we just saw, which was created by one of our own soon-to-be graduates, Noah Rubeck. Noah's piece is only one of the many innovative and imaginative responses to our new reality, which our students and faculty have created since the pandemic began. We should all be incredibly proud of the creative responses that we've seen from our School of Theater community, whether it has been through Penn State Presents, Penn State Center Stage Virtual, the many online studio and class projects, or individual creative projects being shared online right now with the hashtag Penn State Theater at Home. We're doing what theater artists have always done. We respond, we reflect, and we illuminate. With our stages across America and around the world dark and empty, we must find other ways to keep the creative spark lit. In time, those stage doors will reopen again. Design and rehearsal studios will once again spring to messy and inspiring life. And the world will again need us to tell and retell their stories. We will be needed, perhaps more than ever. While it's natural to feel a sense of despair about the state of the performing arts around the world due to the pandemic, it's important to remember that theater has always been at its most vital and urgent in times of shared struggle and sacrifice. It's the unique gift that we share, the ability to bring people together and tell stories that matter. Sorry, I have to change my screen. And now, when those stories take on a deeper urgency, as so many of us grapple with fear and deeply existential questions, our work takes on a greater sense of collective responsibility. Now, you may recall from Fall Convocation that I referenced Hamlet's advice to the players as a way for us to think about this responsibility. Those words now strike me at this time with deeper resonance. Shakespeare wrote, "Suit the action to the word to the action, with this special observance, that you o'erstep not the modesty of nature. For anything so overdone is from the purpose of playing, whose end, both at the first and now, was and is to hold as 'twere the mirror up to nature, to show virtue her own feature, scorn her own image, and the very age and body of the time his form and pressure." Those last four instructions, to hold as 'twere the mirror up to nature, to show virtue her own feature, scorn her own image, and the very age and body of the time his form and pressure. Those can be our guides as we move into a new reality. Of course, it's difficult to know what the future will hold, but I think this much is true. Theater and storytelling fill a fundamental and ancient human need. So we will continue to do what we do, even as we adapt and change with the world. Theater has always done this and always will. Classes will resume in the fall. New students will join this community. New productions will be created either online or on stage. And I can assure you that your faculty are planning now so that no matter what external realities we're facing next autumn, vital and innovative instruction and art will continue unabated in the School of Theater. This is our collective promise to you. As you can tell in all this, Shakespeare has been on my mind a lot lately, not only because of all the preparations we've been making for next season's Much Ado About Nothing. I've been reminded that he and his theater colleagues met with very similar circumstances several times in his career, most notably in the plague years of 1592-93, 1603 to 1604, and 1606. Theaters were closed, people were kept locked in their homes, and some who had the means fled the city for the country. It sounds familiar, doesn't it? The 1603 plague was especially terrible, with nearly 30,000 people in the city of London with a population of under 200,000 succumbing to the disease. Yet, even in this time and even with this stoppage and tragedy, in those years, Shakespeare still wrote such plays as Richard III, Romeo and Juliet, King Lear, and Macbeth. And by the way, I can say Macbeth because I'm not standing on the Playhouse stage right now, even though I'd love to be there instead of in my home office. And of course, eventually those plagues subsided, the playhouses were reopened, and these extraordinary works became part of the story of his time's recovery. Let it be so for us. Now, speaking of Shakespeare, one of the performances canceled this spring, unfortunately, was the annual Shakespeare in the Arboretum project. This is a project that comes from our second-year performance majors, led by faculty member Steve Snyder. Those students created a video that I'd like to share with you now. They are performing Polonius's Advice to Laertes from Act 1, Scene 3 of Hamlet.
My blessing with thee, and these few precepts in thy memory look thou character.
Give thy thoughts no tongue,
nor any unproportioned thought his act.
Be thou familiar, but by no means vulgar.
Those friends thou hast, and their adoption tried,
Grapple them unto thy soul with hoops of steel.
But do not dull thy palm with entertainment.
Of each new hatched, unfledged comrade.
Beware of entrance to a quarrel, but, being in,
bear it that the opposed may beware of thee.
Give every man thine ear, but few thy voice.
Take each man's censure, but reserve thy judgment.
Costly thy habit as thy purse can buy,
but not expressed in fancy, rich, not gaudy.
For the apparel oft proclaims the man,
and they in France of the best rank and station
are most select and generous, chief in that.
Neither a borrower nor a lender be,
for loan oft loses both itself and friend.
And borrowing dulls the edge of husbandry.
This, above all, to thine own self be true.
And it must follow as night the day.
Thou canst not then be false to any man.
Farewell. My blessing season this in thee.
Good evening. My name is Steve Carpenter, and I am the Dean of the College of Arts in Architecture. Congratulations, School of Theatre graduates. You made it. I'm so proud of you. You might not know, but I'm a two-time alumnus of this college. I earned both of my graduate degrees, my master's degree in art education and my PhD in art education here at Penn State, back in the 1900s. So that means I'm a former student of the college, just like you will be very, very soon. Like you, I have a special connection to this place. This is where, as a student, I became grounded in what I am and who I am. I didn't know it then, though, but I know it now. My time here at Penn State, in the College of Arts and Architecture, has made so many things possible for me and for other people. As I've noted many times over the past several weeks, I'm incredibly proud of how the college, the students, the staff, and the faculty have adapted and adjusted their work and their studies and their time and their efforts during this incredibly trying time. We are together remotely, but we're bound by what it is that we do as artists and designers and scholars in the arts. But you know, this is not how any of us plan to complete the semester, and I know it's not how you plan to complete your degree, nor how to celebrate your accomplishments. But it is, and it will remain, an accomplishment that you can look back on forever with pride and satisfaction. This semester, you faced incredible uncertainty. You faced challenges in all aspects of your lives. You faced challenges like your phone going off in the middle of a commencement talk. Over the past 7 weeks, you demonstrated your creativity, your innovation, and your sense of purpose. You adjusted to remote learning for classes. You were adjusted to remote engagement with projects. And you adjusted to performances that were never conceived for virtual settings. You performed in your living rooms, your hallways, alleys, bathrooms, and probably other locations I don't really need to know about. You set up home studios and workspaces where they previously didn't exist. All the while, you figured out how to juggle everything else during whatever this is that people have been calling a new normal. Your perseverance and your determination are shining brightly this evening. As writers and performers and designers and technicians and scholars of theater, you've demonstrated what is possible. That is exactly what you do in theater. You imagine the world otherwise, and you make it so. These are words that come from, for me, the work of Maxine Greene. Her philosophy in art education about what the arts afford is central to what you do, at least it is in my mind, because it's a part of what you are. You imagine the world otherwise. And we have had to do a lot of that this semester. Now, the world may be changed forever by this pandemic, but you are undoubtedly prepared to confront current and future challenges head on, regardless of where the next months and the next years will take you. You're well prepared now to do whatever you set your mind or your laptop or your tablet or your smartphone to do. You're prepared to do anything. You are prepared to imagine anything and to make that anything possible. You know, you think you're earning your BFA or your BA degree, and you are, but I also like to think you're earning your ABCD, above and beyond the call of duty, or perhaps I might have to call it above and beyond the call of drama. Whatever it is, well done. Brava, bravo, we are.
Thank you so much, Dean Carpenter, for joining us today and sharing that really beautiful message with all of our School of Theater community. I would point out that the video that we all saw previously from Shakespeare at the Arboretum included performances by Justin Bees, Catherine Bennis, Kyle Blumenthal, Riley Conrad, Catherine Crimmins, Marshall June, Natalie McGuire, Josiah Rendon, Keaton Runko, Carly Sturm, Peter Witkowski, Jenna Wood, Carrie Zerline, and Malik Bilbrew, Mary Rose Brendel, John L. Jure, Kate Fahey, Ayanna Francois, Jack Maloney, Melody Munitz, Noah Silverman, Mad Sparks, Daniel Tracht, and Teddy Wilson. Now we're going to transition over to a really lovely video that was put together by our head of BFA Design and Technology, Milagro Ponce de Leon. It is a year of theater making behind the scenes and behind the classrooms in design and technology for fall of 2019 and the spring of 2020.
Some things in life are bad, they can really make you mad. Other things just make you swear and curse. When you're chewing on life's gristle, don't grumble, give a whistle. And this'll help things turn out for the best. And always look on the bright side of life. Always look on the right side of life. You give it a try. If life seems jolly rotten, there's something you've forgotten, and that's to laugh and smile and dance and sing. When you're feeling in the dumps, don't be silly chumps. Just purse your lips and whistle, that's the thing. And always look on the bright side of life. Always look on the right side of life. For life is quite absurd, and death's the final word. You must always face the curtain with a bow. Forget about your sin, give the audience a grin. Enjoy it, it's your last chance anyhow.
Always look on the bright side of death. Just before you draw your terminal breath. Life's a piece of shit when you look at it. Life's a laugh and death's a joke, it's true.
You'll see it's all a show, keep 'em laughing as you go.
Just remember that the last laugh is on you.
Always look on the bright side of life. Always look on the right side of life. life is quite absurd, and death's the final word. You must always face the curtain with a bow.
Excuse me, is that a shrubbery?
Oh, yes, I'm throwing it out. The cat won't leave it alone.
Well, what a stroke of luck. I'll take it off your hands. Pay the lady, Patsy.
Always look on the bright side of life. Always look on the bright side of life. Side of life. Side of
I love seeing all of the imagery from Spamalot. What an incredible visual design and production that would have been had we been able to do it. And hopefully at some point in the future, we will actually be able to see that production realized on the Playhouse stage. That would be a wonderful day. Now we get to one of the very fun parts of Spring Convocation every year. And probably the most important part is where we announce the School of Theatre 2020 awards, student awards. We have so many worthy recipients this year. And to start it off, I'm going to introduce Dan Robinson, the Associate Director for Academics in the School of Theatre.
Thank you, Rick. It's my pleasure every year to be able to award or present the awards that honor graduate students in the School of Theatre. This year, we have 2 awards we're giving away, the first of which is the Ann Gibson Award. A member of the Penn State faculty for over 30 years, Ann Gibson served as head of design, coordinated the MFA program in design and technology, and was head of the MFA Scenic Design program. She designed scenery for over 100 productions for the School of Theatre, Pennsylvania Center Stage, the Department of Theater Arts, and the Pennsylvania Festival Theater. Professor Gibson was awarded the University Scholars Medal for Creative Achievement and named Fellow of the Institute for the Arts and Humanities. The purpose of this award is to honor and recognize achievement and to enhance professional growth in the design and technology disciplines by a finishing graduate student. And this year, I am proud to say the recipient is Tanya Baranachea. Our next award is the Helen and Lowell Manfull Graduate Award. Helen Manfull is best known for developing the highly acclaimed Theater 100 course, which she taught for 23 years. Her creation of the Theater 100 company introduced live theater to the classroom and helped create future theater audiences. Lowell Manfull was head of the graduate program for 12 years. He specialized in teaching dramatic criticism. It was dynamic, I remember Lowell well. Dramatic criticism and theory, and also taught dramatic literature, the history of the theater, and playwriting. He co-authored The Stage in Action with his wife Helen and published several original plays. This award was established to recognize outstanding academic achievement by a graduate enrolled in the area of graduate theater study. And this year, the recipient is Rebecca Unsworth.
Hello everyone, I am here to present the Oliver Smith Awards. One of the most distinguished and prolific scenic designers in American history, Oliver Smith graduated from Penn State and moved to New York City, where his impressive career began with designs for Massine's ballet Saratoga and Agnes DeMille's Rodeo. Mr. Smith went on to design more than 150 Broadway productions, 24 of which were nominated for Tony Awards. The purpose of this award is to honor and recognize students who demonstrate excellence in design, technology, and craftsmanship. I will now announce the recipients of this year. Scenic Design. The 2020 recipient is Sofia Teppermeister for her set of Angels in America. Congratulations, Sofia. Costume Design. The 2020 recipient is Megan Woods for The Lucky Boy. Congratulations, Megan. Lighting Design. The 2020 recipient is Devin Koenig for Angels in America. Congratulations, Devin. Sound Design. The 2020 recipient is Olivia Giordano for her work on Angels in America. Congratulations, Olivia. Technical Direction. The 2020 recipient is James McDougall for his work as the TD of A Little Night Music and Spam-A-Lot. Congratulations, James. Stage Management. The 2020 recipient is Megan Belgam for her work in Angels in America. Congratulations, Megan. Costume Crafts. The 2020 recipient is Caitlin Cunningham for Weeks in Angels in America. Congratulations, Caitlin. Scenic Crafts. The 2020 recipient is Chloe Shield for her work as the scenic charge of A Little Night Music. Congratulations, Chloe. Technical Achievement. The 2020 recipient is Noah Guth for his work in projections throughout the year. Congratulations, Noah. Now, I will announce the recipient of the Oliver Smith for the overall achievement. This year, she worked as a first hand in A Little Night Music, the wig master for Angels in America. She was also the makeup and wig designer for Spam-A-Lot and the costume designer for Hooded or Being Black for Dummies. This year's recipient is Caitlin Cunningham. Congratulations, Caitlin. I will announce also the School of Theater Design and Technology Alumni Conference Scholarship. We have 6 recipients this year. Olivia Giordano, who is the Vice President of the Student Chapter. James McDougall, the President of the U.S. Chapter. Rowan Young, the Secretary of the Student USITT Chapter. We also have Jesse Pietrera, Andrew Thomas, Megan Woods. Congratulations, guys. Now I will turn it over to my colleague, Michelle Dunleavy. Thank you.
Thank you, Milagros. It is my pleasure to announce the winner of the June H. Ford Memorial Scholarship. This award was established by my colleague, Spence Ford, to honor the memory of her mother, June. Spence was a founding member of the music theater program here at Penn State, and she was my colleague for 10 years. The purpose of this award is to honor and recognize superior dance performance by a rising junior or senior musical theater major as chosen by the music theater faculty. It is with great pleasure that I announce the award winner, Alexa Hanner. Please join me in congratulating Alexa on this achievement. Congratulations, Alexa. And now I'm going to turn it over to John Simpkins, head of the musical theater program.
Thank you so much, Michelle, and good evening, everybody. Before we move on to a few other musical theater awards, it's my pleasure to introduce and set up the next video for you. Each year in musical theater, through a program that we call the New Musicals Initiative, We have an opportunity to commission writers who then work with our students throughout their senior year on the creation and development of a new musical. Our writer this year that the current seniors worked with is Sam Salmond, and we've had a lovely year working with him and developing the show. We had the pleasure of doing a concert at 54 Below in January that we actually got to do, and we're sorry that we weren't able to do the second piece of the culmination of that project, which would have happened this past month, the full reading on campus. We hope to be able to do that at some point soon, but for now, I'm thrilled and honored to introduce Ariana Notar Tomaso singing a song from the show called Someone Who Could Be Loved.
I've got a worthless heart. It's like my parents built me wrong. Been running from the start, trying to find where I belong. I know I'm an ugly girl, too broken for this good world, too angry, too lost to ever ask for more. But you're holding me tight just like I'm someone who could be loved for once, for a night. It's like I'm someone who could be loved. Is this just some sweet mistake? Am I dreaming now? Or am I someone who could be loved somehow? I don't know what to trust. You feel like home, but I wanna run. Been crawling through the dust, but you lift me up and I come undone. So if this is just some lie, say it every night so I can start to believe, can start to live at last. 'Cause I wanna pretend that I am someone who could be loved. Hold me till the end, say that I'm someone who could be loved. Take every part of me that I've held back till now and make me someone who could be loved. Somehow inside your arms I'm free. Somehow I'm new, but still just me. Somehow I look at you and finally see I can see somewhere deep inside me I am someone who could be loved. I don't wanna hide, no, I am someone who could be loved. Screaming through the dark because I know I'm someone who could be loved. I'm someone who could be loved. I'm someone who could be loved.
Beautiful job, Ari. It's my pleasure to now present the Henrietta Thomas Memorial Award. This award was established by Mary Saunders Barton and Bob Barton. The purpose of this award is to honor and recognize superior vocal performance by a musical theater major as chosen by the musical theater faculty. It is my great pleasure to present this year's award to Dan Texera. Congratulations, Dan. Next up, the Robert Reif-Snyder Award. Robert Reif-Snyder joined the Pennsylvania State College in 1946 as an instructor in the dramatics department, now the School of Theater. He taught acting, directing, television drama, movement and dance, and directed more than 40 productions. After retiring from Penn State, he moved to Florida, where he volunteered for Insight for the Blind and donated more than 2,000 hours recording books on tape for the blind. The purpose of this award is to recognize a BFA musical theater student who has contributed to the success of the program and has benefited other students in the program through positive role modeling. It is my great pleasure to present the 2020 Robert Reif-Snyder Award to Jack Maloney. Congratulations, Jack. And now I'd like to present the Susan Browning Theater Award. A 1962 graduate of Penn State with a BA, Susan Browning was a two-time Tony Award nominee for Best Actress in a Musical for Company in 1971 and Good Time Charlie in 1975. In addition, for her role of April in Company, she received a Theater World Award, which is given in recognition of an outstanding breakout performance. The purpose of the Susan Browning Award is to provide recognition and financial assistance to an outstanding musical theater senior who demonstrates academic excellence and commitment. It's my great pleasure to present this year's Susan Browning Theater Award to Noah Rubeck. Congratulations, Noah. And now it is my pleasure to turn the microphone over to my good friend and colleague, Steve Snyder.
Thank you, my good friend and colleague, John Simpkins. Before we head into the Acting Area Awards, we're going to take a moment to recognize a project that was mid-process before we became a virtual School of Theater. We were rehearsing Animal Farm. We had righteous table work conversations with thrilling contributions from a really amazing and compelling company. We had been in musical rehearsals with Jennifer Peacock and Katie Travis, and we're deeply grateful to them for their contributions. And we had blocked about 2/3 of the play before we headed into spring break. And Peter Hall's adaptation, important for you to know, Peter Hall's adaptation of Animal Farm is a play with music that is about power, it's about community, and it's about the responsibility that we all have to actively participate in making our communities work and in holding our leaders accountable. What you're about to see is a snapshot of the ferocious and playful spirit of that rehearsal community. Enjoy this celebration of Animal Farm.
Beasts of England, beasts of Ireland, beasts of land and sea and skies, hear the hoofbeats of tomorrow, see the golden future rise. Now the day of peace is coming, tyrant man shall lose his throne, and the shining fields of England shall be trod by peace alone.
And yet the song was irrepressible. The blackbirds whistled it in the hedges, the pigeons cooed it in the elms, it got into the din of the smithies and the tune of the church bells.
Jones was dead. He had died in a home for drunks in another part of the country.
It's there, brethren, up in the sky. Flying, and all England is our sky, is our sky, is our sky, is our sky.
We have chosen wisely, comrades. Napoleon is always right. Long live Animal Farm!
Back in Jones's time, I used to work hard every day. Now Jones is gone, times have changed, and I still work hard every day.
Who feeds the cats and dogs their meat? Who's the loving father of fur and feather? Men, bounteous men, bounteous men.
Sorry, there was a stone in my hoof.
He was talking to you, and you were allowing him to stroke your nose? What does this mean, Molly?
All animals should go naked.
You must do better, Molly. True animalism does not tolerate such selfishness.
I have had over 400 children. Oh, thank you, Mr. Napoleon. My udders are about to burst. We have seen Molly on the other side of the village.
Think, comrades, how life can be on Animal Farm when sordid labor is lifted from our back. Think of the future. Think of your children.
We live in dangerous times. We must show solidarity and have strong leadership. We must defend ourselves from our enemies.
Congratulations, Animal Farm. I miss you, animals and farmers, quite dearly, and it's a bummer that we didn't get to bring that thing to life, but I'm glad you all got to see a sample of the truly ferocious and playful spirit of that work. And now we'll shift into some acting area awards. The first one is the BFA Acting Advancement Award. And this award is made possible by generous support from Norman Spivey and Joyce Robinson. This award was established to recognize a student who has stood out in advancing and promoting the excellence of the BFA acting program by demonstrating outstanding professionalism, service, and it says or, but I will say and, achievement that reflects positively on the program. This year's recipient models all of those attributes exquisitely, and that is Ellie Malewski. Congratulations, Ellie. Our next award is the Frances Foster Award. Frances Brown Foster was a grande dame of the American theater. Born in Yonkers, New York in 1924, she was a character actress, a stage director, and a founding member of the Negro Ensemble Company, the premier African-American theater company. She was a guest artist in the Penn State production of A Raisin in the Sun in 1997. It was the only college production she appeared in during her long and illustrious career. This award was set up to honor and recognize outstanding achievement by an undergraduate student who excels scholastically and artistically, and whose ethnic and/or cultural background enhances the diversity of the School of Theater. The 2020 recipient of this award is Jalen Martin. Congratulations, Jalen. The Manuel Duque Award. Manuel Duque was a master acting teacher for the MFA Actor Training Program and for senior acting students. Manuel began his theater training as a student of Sanford Meisner at the Neighborhood Playhouse. He received the Milton S. Eisenhower Award for Distinguished Teaching, and with his yin-yang exercises and training techniques, Manuel has influenced how acting is taught at Penn State and around the country. In fact, the phrase that many of us acting teachers use, por las buenas, was taught to us by Manuel. That means for the good, by the way. The purpose of this award is to recognize outstanding achievement by a full-time undergraduate or graduate acting student. The 2020 recipient of the Manuel Duque Award is Clara Hanahan. Congratulations, Clara. And the French Undergraduate Award in Theater. Peg French began her long association with the School of Theater as a student of Manuel Duque. She eventually enrolled in the graduate acting program and earned an MFA. Peg joined the school as an undergraduate acting teacher and became the head of the BA degree program. She served as an advocate for undergraduate acting students. This award is given to an undergraduate junior year student in the School of Theater who demonstrates outstanding commitment to performance, participating fully in all aspects of training as a performance student. And the 2020 winner of the Peg French Undergraduate Award is Mia Zappacosta. Congratulations, Mia. And I'm pleased to pass the screen to Jean Marie Higgins, my great colleague who leads the BA program.
Thank you, Steve. I'm really happy to present the Theater 100 Award today. The purpose of this award is to recognize an undergraduate student who has demonstrated outstanding commitment to the school through participation both in the classroom and outside the classroom. And this year, there are 2 recipients for the Theater 100 Award. Our 2020 recipients are David Reingold and Mary Rose Valentine. Congratulations, David and Mary Rose. And I am now going to give the floor to our school director, Rick Lombardo.
Thank you so much, Jean Marie. I'm very pleased to be able to present this award. Normally, it would be presented by Judy King, because this is an award that is chosen each year by the administrative staff in the School of Theater. Now, this is in honor of Sue Carson's 35 years of dedication to Penn State and to the School of Theater. It is the Sue Carson Esprit de Corps Award. The purpose of the award is to honor and recognize the student who best exemplifies selflessness, enthusiasm, and the highest regard for the School of Theater. That's a pretty big mouthful right there. And I am so pleased to announce that the 2020 recipient of the Sue Carson Esprit de Corps Award is James McDougall. Next up is the Susan Jane Gall Memorial Award. Susan Jane Gall was a graduate of Widener University and a lifelong resident of Delaware County. A talented writer in the theater, she was involved in both amateur and professional theater in her hometown, Chester, Pennsylvania. This award was established in her memory by her sister, Mary Gall, class of 73, BA Anthropology and History. The purpose of this award is to honor and recognize an outstanding undergraduate student who has excelled in acting or stage management. And I'm very pleased to announce that the 2020 recipient of the Susan Jane Gall Memorial Award is Sarah Williams. Next up is the Robert E. Leonard Award. Bob Leonard was the head of the MFA directing program for 19 years. He began his career at Penn State as artistic director of the Arts Company and the Festival Theater. During his Penn State career, he directed 65 plays and was a prominent member of the University Resident Theater Association. The purpose of this award is to recognize a well-rounded, multi-talented, outstanding student who has made significant contributions to the School of Theater. This award is a major deliberation every year, and we had many conversations about it, and we decided that there were 2 students this year, not 1, who would be receiving this award because they're both extraordinary. So I'm happy to announce that the co-recipients of the Robert E. Leonard Award are Devin Koenig and Murphy Taylor Smith. Congratulations, both Devin and Murphy. Now, it's my pleasure to be able to introduce another performance for you all. We were to just last week, I believe last Thursday through Saturday, we would all have been sitting in the Playhouse Theater, and we would have been enjoying the dance concert, which was the final center stage production of the year. And of course, the final center stage production of the year that was not able to be realized. There was, however, a lot of preparation work done on the show, and so we'd like to offer several snippets of what you might have seen. Now, first, you're going to see a snippet of a piece called Brain Blob, choreographed by Devin Koenig. Now, this piece was originally set to be performed at the American College Dance Association conference, which also unfortunately was canceled due to COVID-19. The next 2 pieces would have been performed in full at the dance concert. Many Hands, we'll see pre-production work by Michelle Dunleavy, choreographer, and Journey to Myself, we will see pre-production work with choreography by Kikora Franklin. Next up is a very significant set of awards. These are college, university, and national awards that our students have awarded and been recognized for this year. We're going to start with some college level awards. A major decision we get to make every year is which of our graduating students will serve as our student marshal at the College of Arts and Architecture commencement. Extraordinary honor. Student marshals are selected for their outstanding academic achievement and contributions to student life. This year's student marshal is a student who has just been extraordinary in her 4 years. She's also the recipient of the Evan Pugh Scholar Award, the President's Spark Award, and the President's Freshman Award. It's a and of course have the highest GPA in the School of Theater. So it is my pleasure to announce Sophia Teppermeister as our student marshal for 2020. Next up is the Reuben and Gladys Golumbic Scholarship. Each year, a very small number of students are selected across the college for this very, very competitive and significant scholarship. It was established by Ed Ecke in 1955 to recognize students who have demonstrated superior design, humanistic, and performance records, and who have proven their potential for significant contribution to the arts and the humanities. Competition with consideration is given to third or fourth year students who possess qualities and who have contributed efforts that are outstanding as measured by standards of their respective academic units. The intent of the Golumbic Scholarship is to spotlight excellence in all academic disciplines in the College of Arts and Architecture, as summarized in the scholarship guidelines. Nominees should demonstrate a total effort and dedication to continued involvement in the arts and humanities. Students may be nominated in any of the following three categories: design achievement, humanistic achievement, and performance achievement. The 2020 recipient for humanistic achievement in the Golumbic Scholarship is Freddie Miller. Congratulations, Freddie. Each year, we're able to give Creative Achievement Awards to 3 of our students. These are college-level awards. They recognize and honor excellence and achievement in scholarly pursuit, artistic endeavors, and service contributions by undergraduate and graduate students within the schools and departments of the College and Arts and Architecture. This year, we have 2 graduate students and 1 undergraduate student who are receiving the Creative Achievement Awards. I'm very pleased to announce the 3 recipients this year are Tanya Baranechea, Philip Fazio, and Sophia Teppermeister. Congratulations, Tanya, Philip, and Sophia. Each year, the college awards an Alumni Society Scholarship. The Arts and Architecture Alumni Society Scholarship recognizes an undergraduate student with a 3.0 or better cumulative GPA who demonstrates leadership and service in at least one of the following areas: participation in extracurricular activities such as clubs or student government, maintaining an employment schedule, work, study, or off-campus, or community service, or service to the academic department, school, or college. I'm very pleased to announce that our 2020 recipient of the Alumni Society Scholarship is Jasmine Forsberg. Congratulations, Jasmine. The Valley Family Excellence Scholarship, established by Kent and Virginia K. Valley, and the purpose of this scholarship is to recognize students who have demonstrated superior design, humanistic, and performance records, and who have proven their potential for significant contribution to the arts and the humanities. We have 2 recipients this year for the Valley Family Excellence Scholarships, and they are, I'll say it once again, Jasmine Forsberg and John Kaufman. Congratulations, Jasmine and John. Now I'll move on to the university level awards. Very, very significant. Whenever a student from the School of Theater can be recognized, not just at the school level or the college level, but across the university as a whole. This is the John W. Oswald Award for Outstanding Leadership in Creative and Performing Arts. This award recognizes graduating seniors at University Park who have provided outstanding leadership in at least one of the following areas of activity: scholarship, athletics, social services, religious activities, or student government, journalism, speech, and the mass media, or, in our case, creative and performing arts. The 2020 recipient for creative and performing arts is Dario Natarelli. Congratulations, Dario. About 3 weeks ago, 3.5 weeks ago, we would have been seeing some of the final performances of Monty Python's Spamalot. which would have been our big spring center stage production, which of course we never did get to see. I know that the company got to do full run-throughs, and the show was completely staged and ready to go before we left for spring break. I know that costumes were very far along, scenery was very far along, and everything just stopped once we started getting the news over spring break of what was happening across America and the world. There's a song in the show which now has some slightly rewritten lyrics, which is now called Whatever Happened to Our Show. It's going to be sung and performed by Amina Faye, who would have played the Lady of the Lake in Monty Python's Spamalot.
Whatever happened to my part? It was exciting at the start. Now there's one more month till June, and I still cannot leave my room. I've been inside for far too long. I lead a really goddess around. This is one unhappy diva. By some mark, I've deceived her. There is nothing but to sing from my heart. My part. I am sick of my TV. Carol Baskin frightens me. She killed her husband. Okay, she fed him to the lion. She did the crime. Okay. No Twitter, no TikTok. I just sit and watch my clock. All I really have is too much time. So much time. Our lives in 119, song after dance after scene. I might as well go to trade school. Life theater's no longer cool. When shove comes to push, your Cohen can kiss my touch. It seems to be getting to me. But
Of this award was nominated by Jean Marie Higgins for their work in A Little Night Music. The Region 2 2020 recipient is Freddie Miller. Congratulations, Freddie. The Pat McKay Diversity in Design Scholarship. This was founded by LDI and Live Design, and it's been introduced to support the underrepresented and unique voices in the field of entertainment design. The 2020 recipient of the Pat McKay Diversity in Design Scholarship went to Sydney Smith. Congratulations, Sydney. The next awards that I'm about to announce are given through the United States Institute for Theater Technology as part of their Young Designers, Managers, and Technicians category. The Barbara Matera Award in Costume Making. Now, the candidates for the Barbara Matera Award in Costume Making must display technical competency and costume making artistry in a variety of areas. The successful entrant will demonstrate clear execution regarding artistic and technical choices, process, and product. The 2020 recipient was our third-year graduate student, William Young. Congratulations, William, for receiving this really extraordinary honor. Next is the Bernard R. Works Master Crafts Award. This also comes from USITT. Now, this award recognizes a student as a practicing theater artisan. This award is to enhance further student training and or development in one of the 4 craft areas: scene painting, stage properties, training and or development. Oh, sorry, I'm just reading badly. Costume making and lighting technology. The award is offered on an annual rotating basis, with the 2020 award being for costume and wardrobe crafts. Candidates must display engaged research, a spirit of collaboration, clear technical communication skills, and technical execution competency. Depth and breadth of abilities are considered along with specialization in the specific areas of artisanship. Areas of consideration for this award include shop management, leatherworking, mask making, armor creation, millinery, painting and dyeing, jewelry accessory creation, metalworking, 3D printing, and wardrobe management. I'm very pleased to announce that the 2020 recipient is also, for this award, William Young. Congratulations, William. Now, I have to point out, it is unprecedented for the same student to win these 2 awards in the same year, well, until William came along. So this is a really special moment, William, and we want to make sure that that you are well recognized for this. Congratulations. We're really, really proud of you. Another performance that was scheduled to happen this spring, but didn't, was to be directed by Allison Maroney. This was her first year grad directing project. It was Myths and Hymns. And we do have one performance from that we're all about to share in. Now, this was written by Adam Gettle and will be performed by Murphy Smith and Emily Orr, directed by Allison Maroney. This is Awaiting You.
Shining in the eyes of every child, and in the flame of dawn reflecting on the open sea. In every fury and every light, you are awaiting me. But what about the child who cannot breathe, or the gentle sage who won't see the age of 32? Then what is raining from above? I am awaiting you. Light it all and burn it to the ground. Go ahead and let your thunder sound. Let me watch my loves and my teachers slowly fade away. I'll just have to wait another day. Maybe in God we trust's just a lucky charm. Maybe faith is only hoping that we will rise anew. And so I rise, and so I stand. I am awaiting you. I will still be standing here awaiting you. Light it all and burn it to the ground. Go ahead and let your thunder sound. Let me watch my loves and my teachers slowly fade away. I'll just have to wait another day. And so I rise and so I stand. I am awaiting. I am awaiting you. Awaiting you. I will still be standing here awaiting you.
A bittersweet part of every spring convocation is when we talk about folks on the faculty and staff who are departing Penn State. Bittersweet in that we're going to miss them, but also we know that people go on to some wonderful opportunities in other places. So this year we have Austin Iyer, who is leaving us, and it will be very difficult to replace you, Austin. We certainly wish you well as you go on. I see people are doing thumbs down over here in my Zoom screen. And also Val Nairhood, who's been with us for so many years and was an anchor in our scene shop and was responsible for the creation of so many of our incredible physical productions in the School of Theater. Val, we're going to miss you, but we know that you're going to be local and we're going to see you and you're going to be around, and we hope to see you at all of our opening nights moving forward. Austin, you'll keep in touch and let us know what's happening. We also have Jess Wilson, who is departing Pennsylvania, and we would have put you up here, but we are hoping that you're going to keep teaching with us in the future online. So it's not really a goodbye. It's just we'll see you remotely. Next, I'd like to hand it off to Steve Herb. We have a community advisory council for Penn State Center Stage. This is comprised of members of our community who support us, who help get our message out into the world, who help us find the means of support that we need to do the work that we do in the School of Theater. Steve Herb is the chair of the advisory council this year, and he has a message for all of our students in the School of Theater.
Good evening. I'm Stephen Herb, chair of the Penn State Center Stage Community Advisory Council, and I bring greetings to everyone participating in today's convocation, to the students, the staff, the faculty, the administrators, and to all the people who attend the plays produced by the School of Theater at Penn State. I also bring thanks from the community for another extraordinary year of Penn State Center Stage. Extraordinary is an understatement this year for reasons beyond the stage. However, the thanks are as genuine and as important as they will ever be. Remembered moments of theater from Hooded, She Kills Monsters, A Little Night Music, Lucky Boy, and Angels in America are helping us now as we miss Spamalot and this summer's shows. I wish to share a snippet from the 2019-2020 season from my seat at the Playhouse on opening night for She Kills Monsters. One of my favorite things about live theater is that murmur of anticipation moments before the curtain or the start of the overture. As Monsters unfolded that evening, I realized how many murmurs a Penn State School of Theater show contains. Murmurs spurred by the sets, the costumes, the lighting, the sound, the choreography, the projections, the puppets, and the appearance of each actor on stage for the first time. It struck me on that evening of October 11th that the Penn State School of Theater is a large family where every member is rooting for every other. Each member is delighted to see what each other member has produced and what each is going to say or sing or dance. Success is assured because of all the hard work and talent, but it is also assured because of the amazing support the Penn State Theater family delivers to every other member. I was quite moved that night, and I remain so today when I remember those feelings once more. This year's cohort of theater students will, of course, carry their memories for the rest of their lives, but we hope that they will also carry the love and support of the Penn State Theater family. We offer both with gratitude. Best wishes always.
It's our pleasure now to announce and recognize all of the students in both our graduate and undergraduate programs who will be graduating in about a week. And we're very pleased for them. We know that this final semester was not what you had imagined. Your last semester would have been at Penn State. We will always remember you as the class that rose to an extraordinary challenge and an extraordinary circumstance. It will distinguish you. And we hope that you will all come back and see us very soon. I'm going to hand it off now to my very good friend and colleague, Steve Snyder, to announce the BFA actors.
Thank you so much, Rick. It is my great honor to present to you for recognition those graduating with the BFA in acting. Sophie Brown, Clara Hanahan, Cole Harris. Though his degree says Integrative Arts, we celebrate him as one of ours, Dennis Himetalu, Ellie Maluski, Margaret Phipps, Cameron Piliteri, Natasha Schleifer, Caitlin Weitzel, and Zach Wold. Congratulations. And now I hand things off to my great friend and colleague who leads dance, Michelle Dunleavy.
Yeah, sorry. Yep, so here we go. Try again. Wanted to say thank you also to Austin Iyer, who is the co-head of dance. And with great pride, I announce to you our graduating seniors, Lindsay Duberglass, Devin Koenig, and Abigail Van Wormer. Congratulations, class of 2020.
I will now announce, or it is my great pleasure to announce, the Design and Technology class of 2020. Becca Akoff, Scenic Design. Katie Carbone, Scenic Design. Amelia Frio, Scenic Design. Olivia Giordano, Sound Design. Noah Gath, Lighting Design. Jessica Holmes, Lighting Design. Deanna Howard, Lighting Design. Devin Koenig, Lighting Design. Samantha Lee, Set Design. James McDougall, Technical Direction and Lighting Design. Chloe Schill, Scenic Design. Sophia Teppermeister, Scenic Design. Andrew Thomas, Technical Direction, and Megan Woods, Costume Design. Congratulations, class of 2020. Now I will pass it over to my colleague, John Simpkins.
Thank you so much, Milagros, and it is my great pleasure to present for recognition 12 incredible young artists in musical theater. Nick Davis, Amina Faye, Laura Gooley, Ty Kunzelman, Jack LaBeouf, Timmy Lewis, Dario Natarelli, Ariana Notartamaso, Jess Val Ortiz, Noah Rubeck, Murphy Taylor Smith, Dan Texera. Congratulations. And now back over to Rick Lombardo.
Thank you, John. I'm so pleased to announce our 2 graduates this year in BFA Stage Management. They are Michael Rybarczyk and Sarah Williams. Congratulations to Michael and Sarah. And now over to Jean Marie Higgins for our graduates in Theater Studies and BA Performance.
We have 4 graduates from the BA program this spring, and 3 of these graduates are in the Theater Studies part of the BA, and they are Soyeon Cha, Brian Maceo, Lainey Pleasanton, and in Performance, Jordan Santillo. Congratulations.
Next, we have another video to share with you. In addition to their works in our shops and classrooms, the graduate students in our theaters, the graduate students also are involved in a variety of other educational opportunities. This 3rd-year class is the last class in the School of Theater to be able to take part in our summer international programs. They spent their first summer in London, learning theater, seeing lots of plays, studying hard there. And their second summer, they spent a trip in Prague and Vienna, attending the Prague Quadrennial and seeing some Eastern and Central European opera and theatrical forms. They were also attended conferences, internships, and a variety of locations around America. So they traveled and got out quite a bit as part of their education. This video is to celebrate the entire graduate experience of our graduating 3rd-year MFA students.
It's not where you start, it's where you finish. It's not how you go, it's how you land. 100 to 1 shot, they call him a klutz. Can outrun the favorite, all he needs is the guts. Your final return will not diminish, and you can be the cream of the crop. It's not where you start, it's where you finish. If you start at the top, you're certain to drop. You got to watch your timing. Better begin by climbing up, up, up the ladder. If you're going to last, you can't make it fast, man. Nobody starts a winner. Give me a slow beginner, easy does it. Conserve your fine endurance, easy does it. For that's your life insurance while you are young. Take it wrong after wrong after wrong after wrong after wrong. It's not where you start, it's where you finish. It's not how you go, it's how you land. 100 to 1 shot, they call him a klutz. Can outrun the favorite, all he needs is the guts. Your final return will not diminish, and you can be the cream of the crop. It's not where you start, it's where you finish, and you're gonna finish on top. Your final return will not diminish, and you can be the cream of the crop. It's not where you start, it's where you finish, and you're gonna finish on top. It's not where you start, it's where you finish. It's not where you start, it's where you finish. It's not where you you start, it's where you finish. And you're gonna finish on top.
I now have the pleasure of introducing to you the 2020 class of MFA theater graduate students. In the areas of scenic design and costume technology, we have Tanya Baranachea, Heather Hervala, Michael Swikart, Becca Unsworth, and William Young. Congratulations. In the areas of directing, music directing, and vocal pedagogy, we have Austin Iyer, Wes Drummond, Philip Fazio, Jordan Cunningham, Mark Galanowski, and graduating at the end of this summer in vocal ped is Katie Travis. Congratulations to you all.
Thank you so much, Dan. What an incredible group of graduating students that we've just looked at. Congratulations, everyone. We're coming near the end. We're almost there. Stick with us just a bit more because we have an incredible video right at the end that you're going to want to see. And then we'll have our virtual ice cream social. So first of all, I want to make a couple of announcements. Elections were held in all of the program and degree areas throughout the School of Theater. And I'd like to announce that we have a new student advisory board for the 2021 school year. Representing the BA will be Freddie Miller and Mary Rose Valentine. BFA actors, Jalen Martin and Jenna Wood. BFA musical theater, Melanie Munitz and Noah Silverman. Design and technology, Daniel Reingold and Ben Moore. Stage management, Megan Belgum and Georgia Wood. Graduate Costume Technology, Tyler Phillips. Graduate Design, Rosalind Isquith. And Graduate Directing and Music Directing, Allison Maroney and Jennifer Delac. So I look forward to working with all of these students next year on the Student Advisory Board. We have coming up our MFA Design and Technology monograph presentations. The MFA Design and Tech graduate students will be presenting their monograph presentation on May 4th, starting at 3:30 p.m. This will be done as a Zoom webinar, and the link will go out through the School of Theater listserv on Friday afternoon. You can join for the entire time. You could just drop in and out to see specific presentations. Please join and see this incredible work by our design and tech graduate students. From 3:30 to 4:30 will be Becca Unsworth's Scenic Designs, 4:10 to 4:50, Heather Herbala's Costume Production, 4:50 to 5:30, Michael Schweikart Scenic Design, 5:30 to 6:10, William Young Costume Production, and 6:10 to 6:50, Tanya Baranachea Scenic Design. A couple of quick announcements. Remember that University Park commencement will be on Saturday, May 9th at 2 p.m. for the university virtual commencement. You'll be able to log in where you will actually receive your degrees. And then there will be the College of Arts and Architecture celebration of your graduation, Saturday, May 9th at 3 p.m., exactly 1 hour after the beginning of the University Awards, where we will also hear a commencement address by our own Bill Doan. So look for that. The information on our Zoom ice cream social was sent out to you in an email previously, so find that out. I want to thank everyone for joining us. I know that all of our graduates, I owe you a pin that says Penn State School of Theater. I would have handed it to you on stage today. You're going to get it, but I'm only going to give it to you when I see you in person. I'm not going to put it in the mail. So that means that we're going to come back and we're going to celebrate you all again, hopefully in the very near future. And now here is a video put together by Allison Maroney with some words of encouragement from School of Theater alumni to all of you. Hey, thanks everyone. We'll see you real soon.
Hey, class of 2020, Patrick Fabian, BFA 1987. Oh my gosh, that's a long time ago. I know graduation's a little different this year, but you know it's not different. You're going to have Penn State with you all your life, just like I did. So to that end, here's my promise. You make it out to Los Angeles, and I will buy you your first Hollywood lunch, guaranteed, because we are
Hey, Penn State School of Theater, class of 2020.
Hey, Penn State School of Theater, graduating class of 2020.
Hi, loves. Congrats. Hi, guys.
Hey, class of 2020.
Congratulations, you graduated. Woo, you did it.
You did it.
You did it, despite all the weird odds.
You're graduating.
Hello, Penn State class of 2020. Congratulations, you've made it.
Congratulations on graduating.
Congratulations, you graduated Penn State.
Hello, graduating class of 2020.
From the MFA acting class of 1990.
I'm Bill Gablehausen.
I'm Bob Clendenin.
And I'm Craig Wallace.
We wanted to congratulate you and wish you the best on this next phase of your journey.
We're sorry it had to be this way.
Hope you stay safe and sane.
And take full advantage of this incredible network you are now a part of. Congratulations, Nittany Lions.
Tonight, I cheers you.
You should be wildly proud of everything that you have accomplished at Penn State.
Every single one of you worked so hard. You all busted your butts to get through these 4 years, and here you are on the other side.
I know it's a really scary time, and it doesn't feel like it's a time to be celebrating, but you deserve to be celebrating.
I am super proud of all of you guys, excited for you, and just wanted to say you're awesome. Mwah.
So you're ready. You're so ready to get out there in the world, and the world is not ready for you because you're gonna light it on fire. You're gonna rock it.
What you have accomplished is no small feat and deserves to be celebrated and applauded.
I wish you could all be together. Throw your hats into the wind. Don't forget, this too shall pass.
I know this can be a scary time to be joining the workforce, but have no fear.
They know you're gonna adapt, and you're gonna grow, and you're gonna flourish. Because you're Penn Staters. It's what we do.
Penn State's already given you the tools that you need, so practice your creativity, your diligence, and above all, practice gratitude. I know wonderful things are ahead for you.
Remember, we're Penn State proud and Penn State strong.
The parts of this journey you've been on for the last few years that you will cherish the most is all the stuff in the middle.
I'm incredibly proud and inspired by the work that you've done to get yourselves here. And you should know that you are strong and you are built for what's ahead.
We are proud and you are ready. Now get out here and join us.
Come on over.
So hold on to the good times you've had and everything that you've learned.
Believe in yourself and your dreams will come true.
You guys are an amazingly stellar, beautiful, talented class, and I cannot wait to see what opportunities lie ahead of you.
I just want to take this opportunity to welcome you to the Penn State alumni community.
Welcome to one of the most generous and supportive groups of alumni in the business.
You are now Penn State alumni, a community full of the best people who will always have your back. Congratulations.
And a big welcome to the most amazing alumni base that is supportive, plentiful, and incredibly inspiring. So your journey is just beginning.
You have so much to look forward to, and wishing you all the best.
And just know that wherever you go, whether geographically or career-wise, you will always have a great support system of Nittany Lions that you can call on at any time.
Know that you've got a whole family of Penn Staters that are here for you, and I look forward to seeing you all at Pearl Studios real soon.
And I can't wait to see you guys in the audition room.
It's only the beginning. Congrats.
I hope that I am lucky enough to get to create some really magical theater with you.
I wish you nothing but happiness and wellness as you start the next chapter of your life, and I hope our paths cross again soon.
So, off you go. Be safe, break a leg, married.
And welcome to the incredible Penn State alumni community. We love you, we're here for you, and we are so proud of you.
Welcome to being a Penn State alum.
Welcome to the alumni community.
Welcome to the community.
Welcome to the alumni community.
And of course, we are.
We are.
We are.
We are.
We are.
We are.
We are!
We are.
We are.
Penn State.
Congratulations, and see you soon.
And this will be our year. Took a long time to.
I don't have any credits to scroll. I just want to thank a few people. First of all, I want to thank Dean Carpenter for being with us this afternoon. I want to thank my colleagues, Michelle Dunleavy, Dan Robinson, Milagros Ponce de Leon, John Simpkins, Steve Snyder, and Jean Marie Higgins for participating and helping to bring all of this together today. I want to especially thank Judy King for pulling together all the award lists, Carrie Love for creating this entire program script that we've had, Sherry Sinclair for all the extraordinary graphics that we've been looking at this afternoon, and most notably, our director and technical director in the background who made the whole thing happen, Chris Swetke from the command center somewhere near Boalsburg, I think. So thank you all, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.